Okay, so here's the Alpha Wolf. I'm going to remove my accessories. Take off the 0 dB, set that there. For this, you're going to need a 2, 2.5, and a 3 millimeter Allen. Okay, here on the bottom, hopefully the camera picks this up, there's a switch here. So you pull that and then slide off the buttstock. Set that there. Okay, unscrew the bottle. Now, when I was doing this, I was trying to figure out how to degas the gun, and there's a valve in the bottle, so you don't need to degas the gun that way. You could just take the bottle off. There you go. There's that. Okay. Now, take the barrel off, the 3 millimeter. You don't need to remove this all the way. Just pull it out enough to free up the barrel. It's right there. Set my barrel down. Okay. Now, there's still going to be air in the regulator, so I'm going to take this outside, shoot it in a safe direction. Okay, now the reg pressure is down to 0. I shot the air out. Now the next thing you're going to want to do is remove the battery, which hopefully the camera picks up here. And something I did with my battery was I put electrical tape around the battery and made a little tab so that I can pull it out. Okay, so now we want to unplug it, which you can see the wire harness right here, the white piece, and you want to carefully remove that so that you don't pull any wires. Okay, so there's the battery. Next thing you want to do is remove this screw here, which is the magnetic backing for the bolt. Now with that one is also a 3 millimeter. Okay, there's that. Set that there. Next, I'm going to remove the cheek piece, which is here. I believe that's a 2.5. Yeah. You don't need to take that all the way out. Just loosen it. Remove that. Okay. Now you want to take these 4 out. That's going to be the 3 millimeter. Okay. Take these 4 bolts, put them there. Okay. Now, the next thing we want to unplug is this wire here. Hopefully they can pick that up. This wire harness. Okay. I want to do it very carefully so you don't mess up any of the wiring or the harness. Gently get this so I can get a grip. Now if you can't get the white clip, you want to grab as many of the wires on the harness as possible. Okay, got that unplugged. Okay, so now that that's unplugged, I'm going to keep that right in the middle there, because this housing is going to come off and you don't want to cut that wire or pinch that. Okay, so to get that off, once again, 3 millimeter, remove this grub screw here. set that guy to the side. Okay, now this should just slide right off. You want to do it ever so carefully. There you go. Okay, let me set that over there. Okay. Now, to ensure there's no more air in the regulator, we're going to test this by pushing this in and see. We know that that is safe. Okay. Now, we need to remove the valve, which is right here. And Daystate has a special tool which goes on here. And if you do not have that, which I do not, then you can use snap ring pliers. Okay, so I have a couple different sets of snap ring pliers. Now, I'm going to remove the stock. There we go. Okay, so now the stock is off. Now I can access this. And I have chintzy snap ring pliers. I will be getting a Daystate tool for this. I mean, if you have a gun, might as well get the tool for it. Hopefully this will work in the meantime. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see this. That wire out of the way. Unscrew this here. Okay. Now here's the valve. Okay, there we go. Okay. So here's the old valve out from there. Wipe this stuff down while I'm in here. Okay. Here is Alpha Wolf 2.0 valve versus the original. Pretty cool. Okay, so here's the O-rings. I want to get some of this pure silicone grease. Get that on the O-rings pretty good. It's 3 O-rings. Now, the valve has transfer port sticking up, and you can see the 2 teeth here will stick into there and stick into place. So put transfer port up. Gently put that in there. Don't want to hurt the O-rings. There we go. There we go. Okay. Put this back on here. There you go. Make sure this can't turn at all. That's good. Okay. Wipe all that down. Okay. Now I'll put the 2 O-rings on that came with the valve. Put a little silicone grease on here. Drop that in there. I want to make sure that's seated so it doesn't get tore up when you screw that plate in. Okay, there's that one and this one. Okay, put this guy. Once again, scoop this down. See the second O-ring, hopefully you can see that there. Okay, now I'll put that back on. That piece is back on. New valve is installed. Okay. Next, put this back on. I want to make sure. Oh, one last thing, forgot this spring goes right in there over the valve. So put that, make sure that doesn't get lost. Okay. And this wire needs to be tucked up in this canal, like so, so you do not pinch it when you put this back on. Okay. Okay, perfect. That is back on. Okay, 3mm grub screw right here. Next, plug this back in. You can see there. Okay, that's plugged in. Now I'm going to put these screws back on here. Okay. Now that that's on, plug the battery back in. The smaller your fingers, the better. Okay, battery's back in. Now put this magnetic piece back in. Once again, 3mm. Okay, that's back. That back. Okay, I want to make sure everything works. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. So now I'll put the stock back on. Okay. Now the stock's back on. Now next, I'm going to add. Oh, and put the butt stock back on. Slide that here. Take my bottle, put it back on here. Chronograph and barrel. Okay, 3mm. And there we have it. Safety. And there we have it.